Music is one of our deepest sources of inspiration, and it is seemingly endless the ways in which we find ourselves creating new art from the old or alternative. Everything is derivative, and finding a unique voice or style to stand out amongst the sea of choice is the true beauty in itself. While their catalog of games isn't entirely large, Double Fine Productions has always delivered hit after hit. Beginning with the now cult classic Psychonauts, Tim Schafer, love him or hate him,
$1 million in 24 hours. What are you doing?
I gotta make a game.
and the studio has provided the industry with true masterpieces. Because I never had the opportunity to play Psychonauts when it was timely, it wasn't until their second release, Brutal Legend, that I had the chance to realize the genius of the studio, but also the chance to play something unique, compelling, and fun, the likes of which the industry has not seen since nor before. The game is the perfect love letter to a beloved genre of music, and it really showcases the genius of Tim Schafer's vision. When I played the game the first time, I was still in high school and had not heard the symphonies of Satan, yet despite my taste in music, I did find myself fully immersed, like Eddie Riggs, in the world of Brutal Legend. Slaughtering meatheads, kink demons, and goth kids equipped with a flying V axe and an actual battle axe is simple, perfect in tone, and enjoyable in execution. And while the mechanics and gameplay are fun, I believe it is the world building, aesthetic, and narrative that really drive this piece of work home. Every moment in this game serves to pay homage to its source material, metal music as a whole. They marketed it around being inspired by the album covers of metal music, but it goes far deeper than that. Every square inch of this virtual world encapsulates a new part of the aesthetic that it holds so dear, and while the imagery of metal can feel shallow at times, Brutal Legend works to expose naturally the true depths and accessibility of the metal aesthetic.
It sounds.
It's a devil screaming. It's an angel singing. It's f***ing awesome.
It's called heavy metal.
The deep dive into steel wastes no time in delivering the goods, and right before the title screen, we're greeted by a familiar face to most, Jack Black. In the opening cutscene, some backstory about a record store patron discussing and searching for an incredibly obscure album, of course that album being Brutal Legend, and then smoothly transitions into a creative title screen designed to be that album. The car ride of carnage continues, introducing Jack Black's character, Eddie Riggs, and how he enters the world of the metal gods, or demons so to speak. The introductory sequence lays the groundwork of what to expect in this new world, not only in geography, but imagery and tone. Nearly all dialogue has this relatively dark and always hilarious comedic tone that helps push the wonderfully crafted characters of this world.
Oh man, don't tell me I've been slaying hot girls this whole time.
Some based on and voiced by legends from the metal world, namely Lemmy Kilmister,
These are the heaviest strings I got.
Can't your spiders spin new strings? Thicker strings?
My little darling's here.
Rob Halford,
Don't worry, this won't take too long. I know how to handle petty labor disputes.
Lita Ford,
Lars, aren't you worried that we're pushing our luck with this plan?
My little sister, nothing can shake my faith in the future of our people.
and Kyle Gass.
Nice mortar cannon, dude.
Come on, man. Don't patronize me.
What, man? It's huge and cool looking. I'll bet everybody's totally afraid of it.
Look, I know the guy sent you to give me a hard time, but you know what? You can all fuck off. Because I never asked for mortar cannon duty. It's not my fault I suck.
Even Tim Curry and David Cross wiggled their way into the cast, and like the rest of the crew, they fire on all cylinders to deliver an ass-kicking performance. To many, the legendary cast was the reason to play the game, and the marketing really took advantage of that, but it does little to address just how good everyone's performance was, and how they helped sell the world forged and crafted by metal. Much like New Age scientists spout that our consciousness is the universe experiencing itself subjectively, Brutal Legend captures the essence of metal and establishes a universe for it to experience itself. With all the landmarks and geography spread throughout the world of metal, the passion put into this game gleams with every square kilometer. Nothing feels out of place, and it seriously tries to encompass all of the subgenres and looks of rock and metal. While the gameplay became a little dry, in the early hours of the game, it plays out marvelously. Hacking and slashing your way through Diviculus's hordes with dual axes is magical, and really encapsulates what one would expect from a metal god on a slaying spree to feel like. It doesn't stop here though. One of the many luxuries that's been ripped away from us during these dark times has been concerts, and thankfully Brutal Legend has a big mechanic that plays out in a big way, that mechanic being stage battles. These stage battles are glorious and have eased ever so slightly my yearning to go to a show. Both teams build armies to capture merch booths, to field those armies, and then destroy the enemy stage. Both the concept and mechanic work very well with not only the aesthetic of the game, but also from a gameplay perspective. They're like combined action and strategy games as you command your troops from the skies of the venue and dive bomb in to deliver some much needed steel persuasion. The concert portions of the game are truly a unique concept, and I haven't seen it employed quite the same way before in other titles. The look and feel of these sections is what really kept the game going for me, and when combined with the already established aesthetic of the game, joins incredibly well. Obviously, they pale in comparison to the real deal, but for what they were, satisfied some sort of desire for concerts. While I may have first played through Schaefer's Offering to the Devil in high school, I've revisited the world numerous times, and every time I get a sense of wonder and awe at how truly perfect the world of Brutal Legend is. In every way it validates the metal tradition, and through its medium, despite its coarseness, even uplifts the genre in sophistication, much how progressive subgenres seek to push the auditory limits of music. Every aspect of the game seeks to deliver on an experience that, while mechanically can feel lackluster in moments, artistically explores territory previously reserved for other mediums and never truly been delved into within gaming. Everything about this game bleeds metal, and I couldn't be more thankful for it and what it does for metal. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.